Hey guys, this is Tom from Upside Down Shark, backstage here at the Social in London, and I'm joined by a group who could quite possibly be your new favourite band, Staffordshire's own In the Cards. For those unfortunate few who don't know who you are, would you mind introducing yourselves?
So we're In the Cards.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Amy. And there we go.
And who are In the Cards in general? Like, what? How would you
I
like?
thought that was the way you were going, but then you were just like.
I mean, we can do one or the other. Like, you know, like it's a very abstract question.
Yeah, I suppose. So
Why are we here? Like, why In the Cards?
why In the Cards? No, that's a question and a half. So we're here because we're on tour at the minute, but we're a band from Stoke. We formed 9 years ago, and basically we were friends, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we just had a shared passion and love for music, and we just decided to play together. And then we just never stopped doing it. And then 9 years later, we're here in London.
Everywhere just comes back to London, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, as you say, you've been travelling the UK, supporting Breather this October. How have you found the tour so far?
It's been really fun.
Really fun. Really good.
Yeah, it's been really, really good. Like, it's the first tour that we've done properly.
Mm-hmm.
So to play, like, we've done 5 shows, this is the 5th show tonight. So to just be out on the road and sort of like slipping on floors and stuff, just having that touring life experience.
That's it.
It's been really fun. And Breather are great guys too, so to do that for the first time with them, it's been really, really
It's helped with the fact that they're such like great guys, so.
We've had a lot from them.
Have you got any, I suppose, safe for work tour stories so far from your first tour?
Well, when was it? Was it Friday?
When
When we were out, or was it Saturday?
Saturday we were in Newcastle, yeah.
So yeah, we had an off day, so we stayed in Newcastle, and we went out for food and then came back and played a few drinking games, and they're very experienced in that, and we weren't very good, so
Oh no.
needless to say, we were a bit rough yesterday.
Yeah,
It's got to be done though.
Yeah.
That's the rock and roll
It was
lifestyle.
fun.
definitely.
Cool. So at the time of recording, your new EP, The Path, is just about to drop.
Yeah.
What can people expect from this release?
Wow. I feel like from our previous EP, Eyes on Reflection, it's a step in the right direction, I feel. So it's the same kind of vibe, so it's kind of, I describe it as like pop progressive. So it's quite dynamic, melodic as well. There's quite catchy songs in there, I'd say.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we do sort of go to town with like the musicality of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I feel like it's a grower.
A grower.
Which is always a good thing.
Well, as a brief editorial, I listened to it before this interview, and I didn't need any growing. I loved it from first listen.
Oh,
so
amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you.
I'll take my check in the mail, please. So here at Upside Down Shark, we discuss a breadth of pop culture stuff. So movies, music, TV shows, video games, and everything. So with that in mind, if you could have a In the Cards track featured in any of the above, or even like a wrestling theme or something like that, what would you like a track featured as?
I feel like one of the new songs, Criminal Wisdom, would be like a good like end of the world song.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a lot of fire and
Like
destruction.
slow-mo, you know, the world's coming to an end and that song's just playing in the
I
background.
mean, there's nothing bigger than literally a song of the apocalypse. So that's the best answer we've had to that question ever.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it. And I suppose on the same vein as that, hopefully not quite in the same vein, is there any one thing that's still on your band bucket list to do? Except in the world, I guess.
I guess we really want to like go to like different countries.
Yeah.
So definitely want to tour America and parts of Europe, Australia, just everywhere really. As I say, touring is quite new to us, and that's always been something that we've wanted to do. So like now we're kind of like just going into that kind of like chapter. It's like we want to sort of progress as far as we can with that. And I guess also about an album because we're not that hard.
Yeah.
That'd be a good milestone. So would America be sort of top of the list of foreign countries to play at?
I'd say so. I'd say jointly with Australia for me. I feel like the scene in Australia is great, especially the female country bands as well.
Of course,
You've got, like, you know, Turn Out Alive and to Australia. I feel like it'd be a good place for us to be.
And your beaches just the beaches alone are worth a trip there.
Less time, so.
The only thing I'd worry about is the spiders, but I'm sure we'd get over it.
Yeah, that's why I've always like thought of New Zealand as sort of like the safer version of Australia. But yeah, you're right. The scene out there is it's really kicking at the moment. Good luck. Hopefully, if you ever want to take us out as official press to Australia, we definitely wouldn't say no.
It's done.
But we like to advocate positivity here at Upside Down Shark, and one way that we like to do that is people running in front of the camera. No, I'm joking. Is inspirational quotes. One of my favourite that I take with me is "I can't believe I ate the whole thing," because it works in sort of any facet of life, and it really does keep you grounded. But with that in mind, what would be your inspirational quote that you would like to share with the world?
I'll take a line from a song. I'd say "The distance calls me." Just for, you know.
You got to chase those horizons. Got to keep it
No
forward.
matter, you know, where you are in your life, you know, just
That's it.
keep going and it'll figure itself out.
Good stuff. Do you have an inspirational quote that you'd like to share?
So I've always been a person where I always worry about what people think of me, and I was having some vocal coaching lessons, and this particular lady said, what people think of you is none of your business, and you're not responsible for anyone's thoughts, feelings, or behaviours. So if I'm getting a bit too et up in the moment of like, oh my god, what people are going to think, I just kind of tell myself that, and it just calm me down a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we do care what people think, but sometimes it can get a bit too much on the old brain. So
Absolutely, yeah. It's so easy to sort of externalize yourself, and I mean, as you say, you have absolutely no control over what anyone thinks of you, so you kind of just got to do it all for you. So looking forward, as you say, what does 2020 have in store for In the Cards?
So we'll be hopefully playing a lot of festivals, another tour, and then we're going to start writing again. Obviously, we're going to be sort of living the path, I guess, now when it's released. But we'll have to be writing for the album that we want to do. So.
Hunkering down, getting some more material. It was so hard. It was so hard not to say what's in the cards for In the Cards. So I couldn't resist. Oh, cool. And as we sort of wrap up the interview, one thing that we always end with is we're Upside Down Shark. So In the Cards, what are your favourite sharks?
Great white.
Great white, straight out of the bat like that. Just normally I have to sort of put the caveat that it doesn't have to be a real shark. It can be a fictional shark like Bruce from Finding Nemo or Jaws or anything like that. But you're still sticking with great white as the...
Yeah, for the reason of Jaws.
That's a very valid choice.
I feel like it haunted me as a child, and every time I went into the sea, I would be a little bit nervous what it would be a little bit. So. Even swimming pools, you know, I'd have visions of it coming out the bottom. Yeah, there is something alluring about the things you fear, so I can appreciate that. We interviewed Issues on Thursday, and they also said the great white purely because it can breach, so it's basically a flying shark as well, which is even more terrifying. Amy, do you have a favourite shark?
I do like a hammerhead, only because I feel like they look less mean and a bit nicer. And I do like the nice shark from Shark Tale.
Oh yeah, I can't even remember what it's called, but I know I Neale like that one. Yeah, I know which one you mean, but I can't remember what he's called.
Like Lenny or something.
Lenny, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. I haven't watched Shark Tale in years. I'm gonna have to go and watch it now. Cool. So sharks and other matters aside, is there anything else you'd like to plug before we wrap up?
Check out our single that's out at the moment, Disguise, and look out for our EP, The Path, that's coming out on Friday.
Perfect. In the Cards, Amy, Danny, thank you so much
for your time. Thank you.